tears keep falling, and I feel too weak to lift my head. You remind me softly that you're still beside me. Even when I break, your love holds me instead. You meet me in my weakness now. You never let me shut you out. Even when I break, your mercy pulls me closer. Even when I shake, your strength is my composure. Even when I fall, you're standing with me through it all. Jesus, you even when I break, when I lose my footing and the road feels hopeless, and the weight I'm carrying feels too much, you restore the pieces that I felt were shattered. Every broken part is healed by your touch. You meet me in my weakness now. You never let me shut you out. Even when I break, your mercy pulls me closer. Even when I shake, your strength is my composure. Even when I fall, you're standing with me through it all. Jesus, you remain. Even when I break, you turn my sorrow into grace. You lift me to a higher place. Your love never hesitates to hold my fragile faith. Even when I break, your mercy pulls me closer. Even when I shake, your strength is my composure. Even when I fall, you're standing with me through it all. Jesus, you remain. Even when I break. When the weight of the world starts pulling me under, and my weary heart forgets how to stand, you remind my soul of the grace unending, reaching down and lifting me again. You calm the voices in my mind. You restore what I can't find. It's your grace that carries me through the storm and through the sea. When I'm lost and on my knees, Lord, your love keeps holding truth I know. You surround my spirit with strength and power, breathing courage deep into my soul. You calm the voices in my mind. You restore what I can't find. Your grace, it carries me through the storm and through the sea. When I'm lost and on my knees, Lord, your love keeps holding me. It's your grace that carries me every moment faithfully. Jesus, you will always be grace that carries me. Grace that carries me. Oh, every burden starts to fall when I hear your gentle call. You're the one who holds it all. And you yours it all. I am yours through every wall. It's your grace that carries me through the storm and through the sea. When I'm lost and on my knees, Lord, your love keeps holding me. It's your grace that carries me every moment faithfully. Jesus, you will always be grace that carries me. Grace that carries me. When the road ahead feels winding and uncertain, and the weight of choices presses on my heart, you remind me, Lord, that you walk beside me, even when I don't know where to start. You steady every anxious fear. You whisper, child, I'm always near. He holds my tomorrow, every joy and every sorrow. I won't fear what comes because I know my Jesus leads wherever I go. He holds my tomorrow, grace that lifts me when I'm low. I am safe within His shadow. He holds my tomorrow. When the road feels long and my feet grow tired, and the dreams I'm holding start slipping away, you remind my heart of the fire inside me, and you guide my steps with your gentle grace. Every moment you remain faithful through my joy and pain. Lead me where you are, beyond the fear, beyond the scars, like a wave When the night grows long and my strength is fading, and the mountains rising seem too hard to climb, you remind my heart that your love is steady. You restore my courage time after time. You lift my fear, you calm my soul. Your presence makes the broken whole. My hope is in your hands, where every promise stands. You hold my life, you guide my heart. You lead me through the darkest parts. My hope is in your hands, in every trial and every plan. Jesus, where your mercy lands. My hope is in your hands. When the storms roll in and the winds are roaring, and the path before me feels unsure again, you become my peace in the shouting chaos. You remind me, child, I'm closer than your breath. You lift my fear, you calm my soul. Your presence makes the broken whole. My hope is in your hands, where every promise stands. You hold my life, you guide my heart. You lead me through the darkest parts. My hope is in your hands, in every trial and every plan. Jesus, where your mercy lands. My hope is in your hands. Your eyes, every tear you're turning, every wound you're healing, every fear you're burning, in your power revealing. My hope is in your hands, where every promise stands. You hold my life, you guide my heart. You lead me through the darkest parts. My hope is in your hands, in every trial and every plan. Jesus, where your mercy lands. My hope is in your hands. When the noise surrounds me and my heart feels crowded, and the weight of living presses on my chest, you become the quiet in the rushing chaos. You remind me, Lord, that in you I can rest. In every moment you are near. You breathe a calm that melts my fear. Lead me where your mercy lives, where the river of your grace begins, where the broken find their breath again. Jesus, draw me in. Lead me where your mercy lives, where forgiveness washes every sin, where your start falling, and the road is harder than I thought it'd be. You remind my soul you are always present, whispering, "Child, come rest in me." You calm the storms inside my chest. You pull me close and give me rest. You lift the weight, every burden that I've carried. You lift the weight when my spirit feels too weary. You lift the weight, Jesus, you are always near me. You lift the weight, you lift the weight. When the shadows linger and my hope grows quiet, and I lose direction in the night, you restore my courage with a holy kindness, turning all my darkness into light. You calm the storms inside my chest. You pull me close and give me rest. Every burden that I've carried, you lift the weight when my spirit feels too weary. You lift the weight, Jesus, you are always near me. You lift the weight, you lift the weight. Every fear comes crashing down when your presence surrounds. Every chain falls to the ground. Lord, you turn it all around. You lift the weight, every burden that I've carried. You lift the weight when my spirit feels too weary. You lift the weight, Jesus, you are always near me. You lift the weight, you lift the weight. You lift the weight. When I wander far and my heart grows quiet, and I lose the path you've laid for me, you remind my soul with a gentle whisper, "Child, I'm here, I'll never leave." You pull me back with endless grace. You hold me in your warm embrace. You never turn away, even when I stumble. You never turn away. When my faith grows humble, you open up your arms and guide me through the dark. Jesus, every day you never turn away. When the lies creep in and my hope feels fragile, and the weight I'm carrying feels too strong, you restore my soul with a love unending, and you lift me back where I belong. You pull me back with endless grace. You hold me in your warm embrace. You never turn away, even when I stumble. You never turn away. When my faith grows humble, you open up your arms and guide me through the Even when I stumble, you never turn away. When my faith grows humble, you open up your arms and guide me through the dark. Jesus, every day, you never turn away. Oh, yeah, yeah. When the clouds roll in and my hope feels shaken, and the laughter I once had fades away, you remind my soul you are joy unbroken, bringing sunshine to my darkest days. You lift the sorrow off my chest, you turn my